What's good? I'm Cyril from CyrilJulesBeats.com, and today I'm going to show you how I set up my templates to play on the drum pad in Ableton. So let's do it. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are just now tuning in, I'd like to introduce you to myself. My name is Cyril Jules, and I am a hip-hop music producer, and the main DAW that I use is Ableton. So right now we are going to go into Ableton, and I'm going to show you how I set up my drum pad so I can make beat videos, and this is mainly how I set it up to do it on Instagram. So just follow along with me, and if you would like to, do this yourself in order to, make something more entertaining to watch and people to follow you, I suggest that you, set it up this way. So this is the quick and easy way, and we're going to use the modern way and the plugins and everything that comes with Ableton. So don't worry, I got you. All right, so we are in Ableton, and I already have like a drum rack set up. I have the audio set up, 2 extra channels that we might end up using, maybe, maybe not. We're in Ableton. I'm gonna find a sample. I found my loop, I dragged it in there, I'm dropping it in. It's at 61 BPM, so 161 BPM, so we're gonna go to that 161, match it up. Oh no, the BPM is actually 63. My bad. I was looking at the other number. So 63 is the BPM. So we go down to 63. So what we're going to do here is warp it. Warp, and it's set because we had the BPM already. So we don't have to worry about that. What I'm going to do to make it a little bit different is I'm going to transpose it. So we're going to transpose it to 3. All right, so I'm going to transpose it to like this. All right, 4 is good for me. All right, I'm going to change the tempo a little bit. So yeah, what? Yeah, that's nice. All I'm doing right now is I'm making it louder. So we right there in this little corner over here, and we just gonna make this louder. 350. Now we could speed this up a little bit more. I'm gonna go about 82. There we go. All right. So everything is pretty much set. Now what we do right here is we pull up the drop menu, right click, drop menu, right? And then it's already warped, so we don't have to worry about that. We go to slice the new MIDI track. All right. So we could go by the bars. It only has 7 bars. So we could go to bar, half note, 1/4, 1/8, 1/16, 1/32, or you could go by warp markers. So you will set your warp markers in the audio down there. Down here, set your warp markers, and then the chops will be on each of those. So that will make your chops like more specific to exactly where you want them to be. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep it simple, and I'm gonna go to half a note. So it's 13 slices. That's 13 on my drum pad. So it's going to take up 13 spaces on this drum pad right here. No problem with me. Okay. Built in. Slicing preset is built in. After this video, I will show y'all another way to build your own, or the drum preset that I use. So we're going to mute this track, and all the slices are right here, and it already has it. So you just press play. All right, so I kind of messed up, right? It's not exactly how we had it. So we're going to delete this track, delete that track. We're going to take this track again. Now, in order to have it at this tempo that I have it at up here, and then the transpose to stay, so we won't have to tweak it again, what you want to do is right click, and then you go to consolidate. Boom. Or just Command J to consolidate it. So now it's consolidating it. Now when you play it through, you see how down here reset is at 0, and this is at like 0.22. But that's exactly how I had it. So I put my own flavor on it and then consolidated it. Now you right click, and you could either go right here, slice the new MIDI track, and it's gonna do it same way. Built in half note, 13 slices. 26 beats long. This will result in 13 slices on built-in. Preserve warp timing. You could put it on or off. It just makes a little bit of difference. You don't really have to worry about that, but okay. All right, there we go. So you see how I have to hold the pads and then they layer in over each other? So we don't want to do that. We want to skip that. So we're going to go, all right, we in here. All right, so what you do is it has like these little knobs on the side. You just want to click those. And this just opening and showing you the sample slot. Now you go to I/O, input, output. And then you see how my choke says none. So all we're going to do is select every track. You select the first one, hold shift, select that one. All of them are selected. Go to 1, choke is on 1. So now when I'm holding 1, it won't overlap. It's just going to cut it off. So, I mean, we want to keep this last part because it got the drum roll. So we're going to put none on that one. None on the 13th. All right, so in order to move this drum rack piece down, like see how it goes completely to the next section? What you want to do is hold Command. And now, see, we could roll through each different section. So another trick that I do that I will show you guys on a future project is when I set up my drum rack, sometimes I have a bunch of drum samples and beat samples all on one drum rack. So therefore, I could just slide through and change the beat, but not change the drum rack or the template or anything like that. And that way I'm able to have a faster workflow that I set up each one of my chops all in one drum rack, and I just play the beat out how I want it to play out. And then I track everything in that group. And then that makes my workflow go way faster, my production go way faster and smoother. So I'm able to knock out beats 10 times faster with just setting up templates just like that. And I'll show you guys exactly what I mean. We'll get to that video in the future, so that's something to look forward to. But right now, we right here. So now you see how I have to hold this? All right, we don't want to hold it. I believe this sustain should be for all of these, but we're going to turn the release up. So basically, there it goes, right? We have all the stuff set up. I'm sorry if I was too much in the mic. We have all the chops set up how we want it. Sometimes in order to layer, well, right now we're not going to focus on layering the same sample over this sample. We're just going to go with these chops. All right, so we have everything set up. There's a bunch of different ways you could go with stuff. I don't want to get you guys too sidetracked. All right, so we mute this, and it's gonna have every chop playing. So there you go. There you have it. All of that is set. Now we want to delete that. You won't no longer need this track, so you could delete it now. Unless you want to keep it there. For me, I keep it and I leave it on mute. I don't usually use it again. All right, so now we could do this two different ways. We could have a separate drum rack, which I'm gonna show you guys how to create a way quicker drum rack too. Another way to speed up your workflow, because it's all about like fast-paced workflow. You want to really work as fast as you can without taking up as much time, to make tracks, and you get in a better workflow, and then it's also easier for you to create every single day. But we could do this two ways. So the way that we're gonna do it is this way. So we have this on a separate track, and then our drum rack on a separate track. Now, I would say this way is better because the drum rack that we're gonna create. But right now, we could just go right in here and then just drag and drop our kick, our snare, our hi-hat. Our kick will go here where my arrows at right here. Kick, snare, hi-hat, and then open hi-hat. Now I got hot swap mode open. Let's take that off. But yeah. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on this drum rack instead. I have none pre-made right now. So all we're going to do is just drag and drop some of my favorite drum kit. So our drum rack is set, right? We got our kick I chose, my clap I chose, hi-hat, slide. Now it's all this playing down here just in case you want to see how the samples look. Boom, right? So now we are going here. We're going to select this. You see how it's highlighted? That red color. Now you go command and you select this one. Now both of these tracks are selected. So now I could. So that's my drum rack set up. And now the samples. And pretty much that's how you set it up. So now I'm about to record me doing the beat. I'm gonna take off the loop. I'm gonna go for about, now this is where I make my IG videos. So everything is set up. We're pretty much done with that. Now you got me full screen. I can still see my Ableton screen. Now the setup is the same. Now we are ready to shoot the sampling video. And I'm gonna post this to my Instagram today. So let's get it, guys. Thank you for watching this episode of me, Cyril Jules, setting up a quicker drum rack or a quicker way to sample finger drumming. We're gonna get it in right here. I might track out this beat right now. I might not. This is just me playing around with it. I made sure I took off the loop. Everything is where I need it to be. Now I'm gonna just toy around with it, and we're gonna go from there. All right, guys. If you like my videos, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell. I'll see you guys again. Thank you for staying tuned. Drop some comments down below because we're working on our music production workflow. Anybody could show you how to make a beat. My focus is making sure that you know how to make a beat, but also getting a quicker workflow so you can make way more beats and quality product at the same time. So I'll see you guys soon. Well, I'll see you guys on the next video. Stay tuned. Now we're about to go in right here. So let's get it. Thank you for watching. I'm Cyril Jules from CyrilJulesBeats.com. We are going to post a beat like that, so it doesn't even matter. It's all a go. I'll see you guys on the next video. Holla. We are over and out of here.